On deck is question number 5 from exam 80, section 1. And the issue presented is which of the following is an assumption required by the argument. So we're looking for a necessary assumption. Necessary assumption means the answer is a statement that must be true for the conclusion to be valid. There can be only one credited assumption answer choice. Okay, so I have a technique here, slash marks after the word predators, then I see the word since, and I have a choice. If the word since is going to introduce the conclusion, I can read from the word since, or I can read from the beginning with the understanding that the information contained in the first sentence is either background information or a premise. So I'll read from the first sentence. During its caterpillar stage, the leopard magpie moth feeds on a plant called the natal grass cycad, and by doing so laces its body with macrozamin, a toxin that makes the moth highly unpalatable to would-be predators. Okay, so you stop, and we're reading textually, so you take that in, you say, okay, so the caterpillar sucks down this grass, and the effect of it is it creates a toxin in its body that keeps predators away from it. Got it. Next. Since, again, you can also use the word because there. Since the natal grass cycad is now endangered and facing extinction, the leopard magpie moth is also in danger of extinction. Okay, and that's the conclusion. Is first we're told what the grass does, right? You get this toxin which takes predators, makes it highly unpalatable, and you say, well, since the grass is endangered, then it must be the case that the moth is endangered. Okay. So what do we got here? Choice A says, must it be true? Is this a statement that must be true for the conclusion to be valid? Feeding on the natal grass cycad is the only means by which the leopard magpie moth can make itself highly unpalatable to predators. And the answer is, that will be the answer. That's a statement that if there were some other way, if the moth could acquire this highly unpalatable state by some other means, then it wouldn't be I have to have the grass or die. So A is the answer. When you're dealing with assumption issues, keep the answer in mind. Because you can just say, well, you can pick A and go. You can also just say, like if we take B, and I'm just going with the moth here, same moth, right? The moth does not have the speed or agility to escape from any of its potential predators. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? If there were an alternative source of the poison, who would care that it's slow? So B does not have to be true for the conclusion to be valid. C, potential predators of the moth cannot determine from appearance alone whether its body is laced with this. Who cares? Again, if there's another source other than the grass where it can become highly unpalatable, none of this is going to matter. So you're using the answer A. If you were to continue, it's going to disprove everything else. Just stay with A. D, the moths are not able to locate the grass unless the plants are abundant. Well, who cares if you can't locate the grass if you don't need the grass to acquire the toxin? E, none of the potential predators of the moth have developed a tolerance to macrozamin. Again, okay, great. Who cares? You know, that statement does not have to be true for this to be valid, because we're talking about the extinction, right? Not that an occasional moth or two doesn't get, go bye-bye. We're talking about extinction. So, yeah, maybe some of them have developed a tolerance to it that doesn't get you to extinction. So the answer there is A.